Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Michael with MadBagger.com. Today, we are going to be doing an in-depth look at the Loungefly August 2022 catalog. Okay, now if you are a Loungefly fan, you might already know that this catalog is going to be loaded with all the amazing fall products. So, if you are a fan of Halloween, if you are a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, then you are definitely going to want to hang out for the next few minutes as we go in depth one by one on all the bags that are included in this catalog. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the August 2022 catalog. Now, to do this video, I'm going to head over to madbagger.com and I'm going to head over to the Coming Soon tab. Now, if you want to follow along, you're more than welcome to go over there. A really cool part about if you do that, if you see something you like, you could go ahead and add it to your wait list. Our wait list is completely free, so you'll get a notification once that item comes in stock to us and is ready for it to be purchased. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the new catalog for Loungefly. So this catalog is going to be all of the fall products, a lot of the Halloween stuff. Usually August and September are going to be those two catalogs, so we're going to get 2 full months of amazing Halloween stuff. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the bags that are coming for next month. Okay, so something that's really cool is they are giving us a Corpse Bride bag. Now, I've heard a lot of people talking about this bag. It is very, very pretty. I love the design that they did on Emily here with the bouquet. Now, this one is a vegan leather backpack. I would imagine that the flowers on this, looking at it, they could have used that kind of like silkier type fabric to kind of create those blue roses. This one does have a front pocket, and we'll see that from another angle here. You do have Emily with her veil, and I would imagine that is probably going to be like a veil mesh material, which is really nice. Beautiful colors on this, of course. Emily, one of our favorite characters from the Corpse Bride movies. Here's another angle. It looks like the main body of this bag is going to be black. It does have some embossing on there. It looks like embossing with either florals and maybe some bugs is kind of what I'm seeing here. That kind of looks like a dragonfly to me. Could be florals. It does have the nice front round pocket there. Nice Corpse Bride Loungefly badged. Now the straps on this is absolutely amazing. I love, love, love that they did this two-tone rose print on the straps. It's absolutely gorgeous. Anytime they put little details on the straps on the back is all good to me. I love it. Okay, the backside also has a heart there with Victor and Emily. Let's see if we get a close-up of that. It says, "I love you, but you're not mine." Okay, very, very, very cute. I absolutely love this. That looks like it's printed. It could possibly embossed on there as well. Okay, another nice lining, two-tone color lining, black and blue. You're going to have Victor and Emily there in a couple different poses. You have a couple shots there of Emily by herself. So cool. Okay, this one does have an enamel zipper pull on that front pocket. You got the little worm from the movie. He's kind of scary looking, but I love it. It's very, very vibrant, and if you're not familiar with Loungefly and how they do their enamel, they are really, really good at getting details in there, and good with the color separation. Okay, so that is Emily from Corpse Bride. That is one of our newest Loungefly Halloween bags there. For Emily, for the Corpse Bride, they did a matching wallet as well, so this one was a 2-piece set. This one here, it looks like it's going to be a 3/4 size zip-around wallet. Same type of coloring on here, except for on this one, you don't just get the upper part of her face. You're going to get a full shot of her in her wedding dress. Very, very cool detail. That is a vegan leather applique on the front there. I like the detail here with the forest in the background. Very cool. Here's another little side angle of it. Okay, inside, same type of lining. So this is a 3/4 size zip around. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets for credit cards or debit cards, and you have the ID slots. A lot of those cards you can double up on, so you can get a little more space on there. Ooh, backside. Oh, man. I love the way that they got the artwork worked into this. They're getting really, really good with getting that detail. This almost looks like a painting to me. The way that this looks, you have Emily there in the background. You got the tombstones, and you got Victor, who seems like he's trying to get away from the Corpse Bride. This one is badged, of course, with the Corpse Bride Loungefly enamel badge. Nice black badge on that one there. So that one is a really cool franchise. I don't know. I think they've done Corpse Bride on a few exclusives. I don't know if they've ever done it in the Coraline. I don't think they have. Okay, so these first two bags, we're going to wait. We're going to do those at the end. Those are the Stitch Shop bags. Those are going to be renderings, but I'm going to show you those at the very, very end. Let's jump into this Loungefly Coraline mini backpack. This one is really cool. It is a glow-in-the-dark mini backpack. Halloween time is my favorite because we get a lot of really cool dark, glow-in-the-dark design bags, and this one is absolutely amazing. Last year, they gave us the very first Coraline backpack in the Coraline, which was her and her raincoat. This time, they're actually giving us the Coraline house, which is really cool. It looks like it has a lot of details. You're going to have the pink palace as an applique here on the front. Now, the glow-in-the-dark features on this bag, I will show you in a few seconds, but I believe it's the moon in the windows. You have Coraline, and of course, the kitty cat on the little house sign there, which is adorable. I like the colors that they picked on this. They're kind of like more like the neon kind of fun colors. Here's the glow-in-the-dark shot of the pink palace. Now this one is, yes, it's going to be the windows on this one for the glow-in-the-dark features. Now I don't think they did the glow-in-the-dark features onto the sides on this one. It's just going to be the features that are going to be on the pink palace house. Here's another nice little shot. They did get the really cool graphic or print that's on the front to kind of continue onto the side pockets here. I like that they did contrasting leather along the zipper pull. I always like it when they do those kind of little details. Coraline badged Loungefly. Backside. This is pretty cool. This has got the portal or the hole that Coraline crawls into, right? And it looks like the way that they did this on here, maybe they'll give us a close-up shot of this. They have it look like it's almost like tearing off the back. Now, I'm pretty sure that's just going to be printed, but it's a really cool little, fun little feature that's on the back of the bag. Let's take a look up. No close-up image of that image on the back. Maybe they'll give us one later on. Here's the lining. Now, for a lot of this year, a lot of 2022, they've been giving us a lot of pockets on the inside. And when I mean pockets, they've given us a lot of open pockets, which is great for the backpacks because I know a lot of us like to have that separator to separate our important stuff from other stuff that we just kind of chuck in our bags, right? So this lining here is going to be a nice contrasting pink and teal. You're going to have bats, buttons, needles. It's like you have that kind of that fun kind of kitty cat. You have a key there. So lots of really cool little designs here on the lining on this. I'm very, very happy with this Coraline. I was kind of curious to see how they were going to do another Coraline bag, and I definitely think that Loungefly went in the right direction with this one. Okay, so if you've been with Loungefly buying for a while, you know that Loungefly usually does some sort of Mickey pumpkin design. They've done it for the past few years. This year, they're giving us a Minnie Mouse jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. So let's start with the backpack on this. These are usually some of the most popular Halloween designs that Loungefly has, especially for all our Disney fans because of that iconic pumpkin that we see on Main Street at Disneyland, Walt Disney World, and the other Disneyland resorts. But this is really, really cool. This one, they did a little different than the years past. They actually did a round backpack on this, and it is going to be for Minnie Mouse. Now, I know here in California, we have the Mickey Mouse pumpkin. I'm not sure in Florida. I've never seen the pumpkin in Florida, and I haven't seen it at Paris or Tokyo or any of the other resorts. So let me know in the comments if any of the other resorts do different characters. I know Disneyland does Mickey. Maybe Florida or one of the other ones does Minnie. I don't know. Let me know. Okay, so this is really cool. It's going to have the glow-in-the-dark jack-o'-lantern face for Minnie Mouse. You do have the bow, which kind of has some of the leaves. They kind of played it as the leaves from the stem of the pumpkin. Really, really cute. Of course, you have the ears, which are another little pumpkin there on top. The glow-in-the-dark features is going to be the eyeballs, the nose, and the mouth. Very, very cool. My wife usually keeps one of these every year, so I'm sure this is going to be added to her collection. This one's going to be a round shape. The enamel badge is going to be on the side of this one. Backside is going to have the cute little Minnie Mouse pumpkin. Now, they didn't show us like a nighttime shot of the back, but I know on some of the other pumpkin ones, like the Mickey pumpkin from last year, they did the glow-in-the-dark onto the back as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if the eyes and the nose and the mouth on this are going to be glow-in-the-dark as well. Really cute lining. Every year they absolutely kill it with this stuff. I don't know how they keep coming up with new designs. Of course, This one works out really, really cute. Really nice full color lining here with the Minnie Mouse pumpkin, the leaves, and of course the nice black. Very, very Halloween. Very, very cool. Now these are all available for waitlist. All you have to do is head over to madbagger.com, go to the Coming Soon tab, hunt down the ones you want, click the Add to Waitlist button, and I'll go ahead and it will put you on the list for a notification when it becomes available. Okay, this one, so for the Minnie Mouse pumpkin, they did a 3-piece set. That's 3 pieces. That's going to be the crossbody, the backpack, and the wallet. This is going to be the 3/4 size, I believe it's a snap closure wallet, which is very similar, I think, to the one, last year they did an all-over print. This year they're kind of doing more of a cosplay, but I think it's the same silhouette. It's one of my favorite Loungefly silhouettes because it holds a lot of cards and it has a nice, deep money pocket. Okay, so here is the Minnie Mouse pumpkin. This one does have glow-in-the-dark features as well as the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Same little appliques there with the bow and the ears. Backside will have your nice orange enamel plaque, which blends in really nicely. Lots of stitching here on the back. Looks like they did a contrast green color along the zipper. So this is a classic snap closure. It does have the zipper pocket for change. I know that's a big deal for a lot of us. We like to have a spot to put all of our quarters and stuff. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 card slots. That does include the ID slot. You usually have pockets behind the ID slot and pockets behind this. And then you have this really nice deep money pocket. Now you can see here the clasp looks like it kind of goes over the top of the wallet a little bit. So that kind of places the bow perfectly in between Minnie Mouse's ears. Really, really cool. Next one, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Minnie Mouse Crossbody. Now, last year, I swear, this was probably one of the most popular bags that we had during the Halloween season last year. They did the Mickey Mouse version, and I think a lot of us retailers didn't really know how popular this was going to be because it flew off the shelf. It flew off the shelf. We sold out of it really quick. This year, we tried to make sure we had enough. Okay, so this one, right now, I only have the single image, but there are glow-in-the-dark features on this as well. This one is rounded, so it is a rounded crossbody bag. It's going to be kind of a 3D style, so it's kind of in the shape of a pumpkin. The lid will open up. It pretty much almost opens up all the way, so you have a nice big pocket to be able to get things in. It is a good size, and it does have the glow-in-the-dark features with the eyes and the mouth and the nose. Looks like they did a vegan leather strap for this one. And that one is going to be adjustable. All right, let's go back here. Scroll down here. Okay, so a few of these bags were announced during the Funkoween convention, the online convention. So some of these bags might be for September. Some of them might be for August. But we're going to add these ones in here because I'm pretty sure most of the regular Halloween stuff was going to be for August, and then September they give us some other things, and you'll be excited about that too. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This one is going to be the rendering for the Tigger Vampire Crossbody Park style bag. They call it a passport bag. Yeah, it pretty much is a nice size crossbody bag that you can fit like a cell phone in. It's not as big as some of the other crossbody bags, but again, the price point on this is really, really good for the amount of details that they have on this thing, because they do have some appliques coming off the side, and it looks like it's probably going to have 2 pockets, one across the front, one across the top. Vegan leather strap, which will be adjustable. You have the 3D applique with the cape and the collar, and probably the ears here off Tigger. Super cute on the back. Absolutely love that they have his tail on here. Looks like it's going to have enameled zipper pull with a pumpkin. Really, really adorable. If you are a Winnie the Pooh fan, there's some really cool Winnie the Pooh Halloween stuff that's coming in this catalog. This one is super adorable. Definitely a good one to add to your collection if you are a Halloween Winnie the Pooh person. This one is pretty neat. Let's take a look at the lining. Really cute. It's got the honey pot, pumpkin, candy corn. You got the lollipop, and you got the sucker. And you got some of the other kind of Halloween candies there. Scroll back here. And I'm going to shoot this into 2 separate videos, so we'll have a little intermission. That way it doesn't take me as long to edit this and makes it a little bit easier for me to upload it so you guys can get it sooner. Okay, so let me scroll down here. Let's jump over. Let's do the other Winnie the Pooh design since we did Tigger. I like to try to keep them all clustered, so if you're a Winnie the Pooh fan, you can see them all at once. Okay, guys, this is going to be the Loungefly Disney Winnie the Pooh Halloween mini backpack. This one is an all-over print slash kind of engineered print there on the front pocket. It is a classic Loungefly silhouette. Okay, well, it looks like the pictures are here. So the pictures might have been on the pumpkin one. I might have to go back and re-edit that back in there for you. Okay, so the pumpkin here on the front, or the Halloween, is going to have the all-over print of the Winnie the Pooh, all the characters. You got Tigger, you got Eeyore, you got Piglet, Winnie the Pooh. Looks like they're pretty much all in costumes. I love Eeyore here. He's kind of like in this precarious position here. He looks like he's supposed to be dressed as a mummy, but his tail's kind of like stuck on something. It's really cute. Okay, and then you're going to have down here on the front pocket, you're going to have Piglet there holding a pumpkin. You got Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, I should say. You're going to have Eeyore and Tigger. This one does have glow-in-the-dark features, which looks like it's going to be the stars and the moon above the characters there on the front pocket only. Orange enamel badge on this one. The all-over print kind of continues. I'm looking really close because I think this one is going to be that cross-hatch texturing. It's not going to be the smooth leather. It's going to be more of the textured leather finish to it. I kind of like those styles anyway, more than I like even like the smooth ones, because I feel they're a little more generous on if you bang up against stuff or like getting dirty or anything like that, or scuffs or any of that kind of thing. Side pockets on this. Nice another silhouette there, shot of it. Gold hardware looks like. There's that cute lining. So that last one that we saw of Tigger was the rendering. This is what it actually looks like printed onto the fabric. Really cute, love it. Love the Halloween stuff. Okay, so for the Winnie the Pooh stuff, they gave us Tigger. They gave us the Tigger Crossbody. They gave us the Winnie the Pooh and Friends backpack, and they gave Wallet. This one, again, is going to be a classic snap closure 3/4 size. Pretty much the same scene that you have on the front of the backpack you're going to have here on the wallet. You're going to have Winnie the Pooh and the gang there. Kind of look like they're getting ready to go out and trick-or-treating. This one does have glow-in-the-dark features. It does have the moon and the stars as well. I love it when they continue it onto the wallet as well. They did that with the Peter Pan and some of the other designs that they've done. You're going to have the all-over print's going to be kind of on the back here. And you're going to have the Disney Loungefly enamel badge in orange. You can see that silhouette. You can see it's a snap closure. It does have the zipper across the top, which is it. This one of my favorite silhouettes, again, because it holds so many cards. It holds 8 cards. And you have pockets behind those. And then you have the big, deep money pocket. And then the nice, heavy-duty Loungefly zipper pull. Okay, so that's the Winnie the Pooh wallet. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and let's start looking at some of the Nightmare Before Christmas designs coming for August. Okay, so this first one here, we're going to have Jack Skellington along with Zero in front of the Jack Skellington house. Now, this one is super, super cool. It kind of crosses into 2 different collectors' worlds because it is Loungefly, but it also is Funko Pop. And I like that they're kind of crossing over with the 2 brands because Funko did purchase Loungefly back in 2017. And they're kind of more going towards the Funko Pop characters over doing kind of more chibi, which I like because I am a Funko Pop collector. Now, this one here, you're going to have Jack Skellington, Zero, in front of course, Jack Skellington's house. Nice, really cool. Looks like going to be a vegan leather applique of the house. It looks to be there's going to be a pocket tucked in behind there. I will be kind of curious to see how that's going to work out because this applique looks like it goes pretty high up here on that. So I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to get that zipper to go all the way through, unless there is some sort of like laser cutting here along the fence line. This one is badged with the Funko Pop Loungefly badge, gold hardware. You are going to have a really cool, this is the Jack Skellington Scary Face Funko Pop, along with Zero there on the back. Really cool. I love seeing the Funko Pop designs because they actually use the designs that they use in Funko physically on the bag, which is really neat. And if you're not familiar with them crossing over, they've been doing a lot of bags where they actually include a Funko Pop in with the bag, which I thought is really neat as well. Again, it crosses into a couple different collectors. Okay, the lining on this, absolutely amazing. This looks really crisp. You're going to have Jack and Zero in a couple different poses here. Now, it's funny because I'm looking at these. I have these Funko Pops. I have the Scary Face Jack And this one is the 10-inch Jack and Zero with the rib. Very, very cool lining. If you're a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, definitely a really cool one. Let's scroll back here. For that one, they did a matching wallet. This one was announced at Funkoween. I'm pretty sure it's part of the August catalog. It could be September's, but I'm pretty sure August, okay, on this. Here is the wallet. The wallet is a 3/4 size zip around. They have the same type of scene. They just stretched it out a little bit more. You're going to have the moon there, along with the trees. And then, of course, you have Jack and Zero in front of his house. Backside with the pumpkin, pop Loungefly enamel badge, gold hardware. And here's the lining. Same lining as the backpack. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card slots plus the picture ID. Looks like they cut out the plastic for the picture ID in a pumpkin shape. Looks like they're going to have a Disney flag on the inside too. Any type of little extra details, I'm game for that. That's cool. All right, let's take a look at some of the other Nightmare. We're going to have to scroll here a little bit. Let's scroll over here to the other Nightmare Before Christmas designs. A lot of these are still rendering, so I'm assuming they don't have the full-on product in their offices yet. So you're going to see some of the rendering, so we're not going to be able to get super close to this. But here's another Nightmare Before Christmas design for August. This one here, they're calling it the Nightmare Before Christmas Scenes mini backpack, which is really cool. It's kind of a play on the whole princess scene thing that they started earlier this year, where each side of the bag is going to kind of represent a different iconic scene from the movie. So for this one, you're going to have, of course, front and center, the most iconic scene from Nightmare Before Christmas is going to be the Curly Mountain with the moon and Sally and Jack. And then you have Sally with the kitty cat, I think, sitting in the cemetery there on the front pocket. This one is going to have an enamel zipper pull, which is going to be 0. The side here, you're going to have Jack Skellington with the snowflakes. And then you got Jack over here on the other side singing. And you can't have a famous scenes Nightmare Before Christmas backpack without Oogie Boogie. And you do have him on the back of the bag. And he looks ginormous. So that's pretty cool. Lock, shock, and barrel. Everyone's asking where he's at. And you know what? They actually do a little design on the top of the front of the pocket on these Princess Scenes bags. So I could see Shock's eyes there. Or is that? No, it's Barrel. Sorry. Barrel's eyes there on the front pocket. So there is going to be a little bit of lock, shock, and barrel on this bag as well. So it pretty much covers most of the iconic characters, the main character, I should say. So that one's pretty cool. That one does have a lining there with Jack Skellington smiley faces. They did a matching wallet for that one. That one we do have the images for. It is a 3/4 size zip around Curly Mountain. This is, I mean, literally the graphics, the design straight from the movie. So I don't think they've given us the other pictures yet though. So it's pretty much, I can't remember what's on the back side of this one. We'll have to update it when it comes in. But it should have the same lining. This is a 3/4 size zip around wallet. So it should be 5 cards in the ID slot. Really, really cool. You can see 0 there, just a little bit flying there. Very, very cool Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So it looks like they've given us like 3 or 4 Nightmare Before Christmas designs. This one is a triple pocket Oogie Boogie Nightmare Before Christmas backpack. They call it, Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie Boogie triple pocket backpack. Yeah, pretty much what it is. Okay, so this one here is going to be on the larger size for Loungefly backpacks. If you don't have a triple pocket backpack yet, they are about 13 inches. So I'll give you an idea. Normal Loungefly bag, 10.5 to 11.5 inches. So it's a little considerably bigger, especially when you put them side by side. But it's the largest mini backpack that Loungefly makes. Really cool part about them being a little bit bigger is they have a lot more room to get a lot more design in there. And this one is really neat. I think Loungefly actually put out a little video of how they designed this bag. And I believe it was all in-house designed. That means all these characters were hand-drawn by the talented Loungefly artists, which then has to get approved by, I think it goes all the way up to Tim Burton or Disney, who approves the actual finished product. So this is awesome. This one has Oogie Boogie on the front there with his Oogie Boogie wheel. You got Barrel, you got Shock, and you got Lock. This one's going to be black, purple, contrast colors. Oogie Boogie dice on the back. Kind of a fun playing card design for the lining on the inside of that one. It does have a matching wallet, 3/4 size zip around, Oogie Boogie, kind of a rendering style, again, hand-drawn by Loungefly artists. Way to go, guys. Then you're going to have the dice. You're going to have lock, shock, and barrel on the back, kind of peeking out. Nice big Loungefly Nightmare Before Christmas enamel badge on that one. So that's the Nightmare Before Christmas designs. Actually, no, they gave us crossbodies too. Wow, they've given us a lot of Nightmare. Let's take a look at a couple of these crossbodies here before we dive into another one. I like to cover an entire franchise so you have it all in one chunk there. So if you're just looking for Nightmare Before Christmas, this is all the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff so far for this year. This one is really cool. This is a crossbody lock, shock, and barrel bathtub crossbody bag. I believe some of the details, when I was reading about this one, I believe the characters might be able to slide down into the bathtub a little bit so you don't see them. And it does have the little swivel feet, which is really neat. Again, it's another iconic kind of character or piece from the Nightmare Before Christmas movies with the bathtub. So very cool. Lining's going to have, looks like they're masks along with pumpkins. We are getting a Sally Patchwork crossbody. Really, really cool. We had a nylon backpack in this. It was our most popular nylon backpack ever. I mean, everyone loved that bag. They loved it more than the one that had Oogie Boogie's actual face on it. Sally, it's going to just be the patchwork from her dress. Really, really cool. It looks like they might have had this kind of laser cut so that the flap that flaps over and snaps closed, it looks like it's going to have some really cool laser cutting design on it. Again, this is going to be the patchwork design from Sally's dress. The lining on this will have Sally, looks like an all-over print, two-tone. All the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff is badged with Nightmare Before Christmas Loungefly badging, so nice big enamel badge on most of those. And the third crossbody to choose from, if you're a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, you have options. Let's just put it that way. You've got a lot of options. You have the Nightmare Before Christmas Scenes Final Frame crossbody. So this one has a little bit of different scenes than the backpack, so it's going to be kind of a tough decision for you because the backpack has kind of a little bit close-up shot of the Curly Mountain, and the crossbody is going to have more of the further away shot. This is going to be probably the same silhouette that they've been using on the princess scenes, which is really nice because they do like a little metal kind of logo here. They used Jack Skellington's head on this one. And then each side of the bag will have a different scene. So this one you're going to have a nice good close-up of Zero on the side and Sally on the side. And then you have, looks like Lock, Shock, and Barrel in Christmas Town on the back, getting ready to take some Sandy Claus home. You have the Nightmare Before Christmas enamel badge there, very cool. And same lining as the backpack with the Jack Skellington smiley face. Cannot go wrong with that. All right, let's go back to page 1 here. Now, there are 7 pages of coming soon items. 7 pages, a lot of stuff for you to look at. Let's dive into the next huge Halloween franchise here, of course, for Loungefly, Hocus Pocus. And with the new movie coming out, looks like we got a few designs coming, so let's go ahead and let's dive into one of my favorites here. Is the Loungefly Hocus Pocus Binks mini backpack. This one is super, super cute. It has the Sanderson sisters on their broom flying over the cottage. But of course, the star of this mini backpack is going to be Binksy right here on the front. Now, he is plush. He has kind of like a velvety, furry kind of texture to him. Super, super cute. And he is holding the black flame candle. Absolutely love this. The way that they did the stitching around this up here, kind of like a window peeking in to the little cottage scene there with the Sanderson sisters. Backside, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus with a cauldron. Pretty much mostly black on this one. Again, the star of this is definitely that plush Binks that hides that front pocket there. Most Loungefly 2022 bags have had pockets on the sides, which is nice. We like to put little things in there, right? Disney Loungefly enamel badge, gold hardware. Really cute kind of blue kind of vector design with the cauldron, the kitty cat, which would be Binks, the eye, the potion. Kind of all witchy kind of things. All the Halloween vibes. Here's a nice close-up of that. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus on the back. So for this one, they did a wallet and a crossbody to match it. So we're going to show you those right now. Let's jump into the crossbody. Melissa was super, super excited about this one. is in the shape of Binks. It is a crossbody bag. It is plush, and he is pretty much almost the same scene as that front pocket, but it's just going to be him as a crossbody bag. I mean, if you're carrying this around, someone is definitely going to be like, whoa, where did you get that bag? Because that is pretty cool. I mean, you don't see a bag like in the shape of a cat that's covered in fur. Only Loungefly does that. Okay, so you have Binks here. Really, really cool details here with the black flame candle. The eyes look really cool. I would imagine that's going to be embroidered. Plush. Okay, you're going to have the straps there. A couple different angles to show you the straps. Disney Loungefly enamel badge on the back. Looking at it, it looks like it's the same plush material on the back side. And the same lining. Now this one, a lot of the crossbody bags get zipper pockets. Sometimes they get 2 pockets. Sometimes they get a zipper and an open pocket. This one for sure at least has a zipper pocket on the inside, which is nice. That's the Binks Crossbody. Let's take a look at the Binks Hocus Pocus Wallet. The Binks Hocus Pocus Wallet, saying that word a lot, is a 3/4 size zip-around plush wallet. And you can see the details with the nose, the whiskers, and the eyes, and even in the ears are all going to be embroidered. There's going to be an applique, so the ears are 3D. They do come off the top of the wallet. You have that same cottage scene. Looks like this is mostly going to be printed. So on the backpack, this was kind of laser cut out. Looked kind of like an applique. This is going to be printed. Sanderson sisters, you got the cottage there, the smoke coming out the top. Someone lit the black flame candle. And the inside, again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pockets on this one with a picture ID slot. Same lining as the backpack. Another cute little angle. I think they did a really good job with the Hocus Pocus stuff this year. I think last year was really good too. Last year was really good. I can't complain. I just love that they got Binks like front and center on this stuff. Okay, so along with that, let's jump into the Danny design. So this is the Loungefly Hocus Pocus Danny Binks zip around. This is not a zip around wallet. This is a backpack, so we gotta fix that. This is actually the mini backpack. Now this one is kind of an inspiration on the dress that Danny wears in the movie. So you have the Danny dress design, which looks like it has some embroidery. You're gonna have the nice pumpkin front pocket with Binks. Fun part about this Binks, he does pop in and out of the pumpkin. Let's see here. See, there he is inside the pumpkin, and there he is if you pop him out. Now, Loungefly really good with these little sliding pop-ups. You don't have to worry about them falling down. They're usually pretty stiff, so you don't have to worry. If you want Binks to be popping out most of the time, you can have them popping out most of the time. This one says, "I shall always be with you." Of course, I think that's what Binks says to Danny in the movie. It's been a while since I've seen that. I've seen it a lot, though. I've seen it a lot. Excited about the second one. Second one's going to be really exciting. So this one, something to note, is a little bit different handle. This one has the metal style handle. A lot of the handles on these, they're attached to the back. This one, they attach to the top. Sometimes that makes a difference if you're a collector and you're trying to hang them. So you do have the Disney Loungefly enamel badge on the side there, little detail of Danny's dress. You get Binksy in kind of cartoon form on the back side. Black and red. Ooh, I love this design. I mean, the design on this is really cool. You got kind of like that tarot card style moon and sun, and then you have Binks there in the pumpkin, the stars. So it's a full color lining on this one. There's a nice little close up there of Binks with a candle. You could say black flame candle, but it's not black flame. It's got to have a little writing on there to me. That's just going to be Binks. So here's a little detail here. So this cat pops up. Okay, so that's going to be the Danny Hocus Pocus cosplay dress pop-up Binks. Mini backpack. Here is the wallet. This is the 3/4 size wallet. Now the one thing is, if you just do the wallet, not the backpack, you don't get the pop-up Binks. So that's kind of the trade-off. You know, you could have your Hocus Pocus. Maybe you don't need the full backpack. You just want the wallet. It's cool. But if you want the pop-up Binks, you got to get the backpack. Okay, so this one here, you're going to have Binksy in the pumpkin. Another play here on Danny's dress. Looks like a lot of embroidery. A lot of cool detail. Vegan leather applique there. Inside, contrasting, alternating color pockets. Witch hat that Danny wears in the movie for the cutout, for the ID slot. And backside, you still get Binksy with the little flame and the Disney Loungefly enamel badge. Okay, let's go over. So that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 5 Hocus Pocus items. Let's do the last 2. Now, these 2 are really cool. If you are more into the whimsical design, this is definitely in your wheelhouse because this is the Black Flame Candle Crossbody. This is literally in the shape of the Black Flame Candle, which is really cool. It's going to be what was that, cylinder type shape, and you're going to have the flame coming off the top there with the black flame with the glitter. It is glow in the dark. Check that out. There it is. Of course, you got to have the middle got to be black there, and you got the glow in the dark around the flame. Lots of really cool details. You could see like the applique that they did on. Usually when I see designs like this is the stuff I expect from Loungefly to do in the Stitch Shop, which is their higher end clothing and their really nice whimsical design bags. So I'm really happy that they're putting some of these bags, which I think could go in the Stitch Shop. They're putting them in the core catalog, which is nice because usually the Stitch Shop is a little more expensive, guys. Keep that in mind. Okay, so this here, chain crossbody adjustable. You can kind of see that top a little bit more. Enamel badge is going to be on the back side. You have the really cool design of the Black Flame Candle on the outside of the leather. Let's see. Oh, they didn't give us an inside shot. No inside shot on that one. But it looks like from shape-wise, it looks like it'd be pretty big. I'll get the actual specifications, the sizes up, so you can kind of like measure it out if you're kind of curious. Okay, another black of these because card holders, they're really affordable and they're really cool. Say you're not like super into Halloween, but you want to have something that you can carry around during the Halloween season. This one is pretty cool. This one is going to be the Black Flame Candle card holder. And it's only $20, so it's a really cool deal. And it does have glow-in-the-dark features. So this one is going to be a flat card holder with the vegan leather applique for the flame. Glow-in-the-dark, same feature that you have on the crossbody bag. And then you have the ID slot on the back side. And it says, trim him to his baby. I can't read that. It's hard for me to see. It's going to have a gothic print with some saying on there. And it does have the black flame, or the candle there, the Black Flame Candle again, for the ID slot. Let's see, here's another angle of it. Really cool. The pockets look like they're kind of like half circular. Probably to kind of create that that top of the candle feel to it. Really cool, really affordable little piece there if you're into Halloween and you want to go a little bit on the more affordable side. That one's really neat. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here for the August catalog. Scroll down here. I'm going to save Beauty and the Beast and Ratatouille for last because they are not Halloween themed. So let's go ahead and let's jump into the new Disney Villains backpack for the August catalog. This one is a Disney Villains triple pocket glow-in-the-dark mini backpack. This one, again, is a triple pocket, so it is a larger size bag, which is cool because it allows them to add more characters and more features onto the bag than what you would see on some of the smaller ones. Now this one, does have glow-in-the-dark features, and it does have 3 generous size pockets, which would be the main pocket and 2 front pockets, which you can see these zippers go down pretty far on the side, so they open up really, really well. They are definitely can fit cell phones in each one of those pockets easily. So this bag here is going to be a nice purple color. You are going to have the Evil Queen with the poison apple. You're going to have Hades with his flame. You're going to have Dr. Facilier with his voodoo mask and his tarot card little readings set up here. And you have Ursula and her crystal ball inside her lair with Flotsam and Jetsam. Let's take a look at the glow-in-the-dark features on this bag. Glow-in-the-dark feature is going to have the poison apple, which will have the glow-in-the-dark, the flames on Hades' head and in his hand. Dr. Facilier is his staff, and the mask, the voodoo mask. And looks like with Ursula, the glow-in-the-dark feature is going to be the she shell, which she puts Ariel's voice into. And the backside is going to kind of have those kind of corresponding items on the back. This is a really nice dark purple bag. This has got to be, they've done a few pretty good villains bags this year, but I think this one's pretty cool. I really, really like the dark purple that they picked on this. I think that's going to resonate with a lot of people because purple is such a pretty color, and when it's this dark, it's like, wow, pretty amazing. Okay, so you can see here's a little silhouette. You can see these pockets. They're really generous size-wise. If you need space, this is definitely a bag for you. Poison Apple, Hades Flame, She Shell from Ursula, and of course, Dr. Facilier's mask. Then you're gonna have this really cool full color lining. Really good job, guys. Absolutely love this with all the same objects, and you're gonna have an open pocket on the inside of this one. This one was a 2-piece set, so this one also has a matching wallet if you want to go for the wallet as well. It's a little bit different, same kind of concept, but nice close-up shots of some of our favorite villains. And I like that they did a couple of the classics, and I like that they did Dr. Facilier, because I think he really needs more merchandise, and I really love the villain scenes bag they did for him this year. So I like seeing him on some of the villains group shots. So you're gonna have the Evil Queen, Dr. Facilier, Hades, Ursula. Nice dark purple, same kind of concept. These look like they're probably embossed and printed. Nice Disney Loungefly dark purple enamel badge. Same type of lining. This is a 3/4 size zip around. A lot of the Halloween bags, they use this dark, almost kind of metallic black zippers. So that's kind of what you're going to see here. Now this is all from the core catalog. So core catalog all has the heavy duty zipper pulls and the custom linings. So if you're not familiar with that, that's what you expect from the core catalog from Loungefly. Let me jump up here real quick. Make sure we got everything, and then we'll jump into Ratatouille, Land Before Time. Oh, we got a lot. This is a pretty big catalog, guys. I'm not going to lie, this is a pretty big catalog. Let's jump into the Beauty and the Beast and the Stitch Shop stuff, and then we can work our way to page number 2. Okay, so we have the Loungefly Beauty and the Beast Scenes mini backpack. This is a continuation of the Princess Scenes series that Loungefly started this year. Really, really cool. I think this is like number 6 in that line. They started with Cinderella. They've done Aurora. They've done Little Mermaid. And now we got Belle from Beauty and the Beast. This is definitely a really cool series. And if you haven't seen it in person, you need to go and see it in person because it looks so good. The way that they have this printed. Okay, so this is going to have the iconic Beauty and the Beast scenes. Of course, nothing gets more iconic than Belle and Beast in the iconic ballroom. My favorite of Belle is Belle in the town with her books. And then this is going to be a classic silhouette from Loungefly. So it does have the front pocket with the zipper pull. Enamel badge is going to be Miss Potts and Chips. Cool. See, I was telling you guys earlier that on the top of the pocket they do another scene. So each side of these bags has an iconic scene. This one looks like it's going to be the outside scene with Beast and Belle. On the side, you're going to have Lumiere and Cogsworth. Backside looks like it's going to be our favorite man, Mr. Gaston. Gaston. I love Gaston. He's kind of funny. Okay, you're going to have Miss Potts, Chip on the other side here. This one does have side pockets. There's a nice close-up of Chip and Miss Potts there. You can see some of the town people. Look how crisp they did that. I mean, they're using the original artwork from the movie, guys. This is pretty incredible. The lining on this, they've done a really good job with staying consistent, pretty much keeping the same type of lining going throughout the entire Princess Scenes series. You're going to have Belle there with a little frame around her, and then one of the iconic items, which would be, of course, the Enchanted Rose. Here's Gaston on the backside. Nice big picture. It's pretty much the Princess Scene series. The villain is on the back. He's going to be there. He's going to be there. So there's Gaston right there looking into, well, it looks like a really shiny pot, which almost looks like a mirror. Okay, he's got his gun there. That's kind of the renderings. That's what we had. We literally just got the images for these today. Some of them was just renderings there for a while. So this one is a 3-piece set for Belle. Belle got the backpack, the wallet, and the crossbody, and that's been consistent through the entire Princess Scene series. The wallet, 3/4 size zip around, Beast, Belle, ballroom scene, her iconic gold dress. This is a good time to start thinking about Christmas because some of this stuff is going to sell out, and you want to be able to have some really cool Christmas gifts either for your kids or for your fellow Disney fans who like to collect or who like their specific characters. I like the backside of this wallet. They did Beast and Belle. They usually do iconic scenes. I like this scene a lot because it's kind of like more of the library scene. And it's one of my favorite. I mean, I love that little scene where they show Beast going from this kind of grumpy, like irritable guy to kind of like being like wowed by this amazing person. Super, super cute. I love that they use that scene. Again, this is a 3/4 size, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a pocket for your ID. And there's the rendering again. Now I know that the crossbody, let me see if I can even find the crossbody here. Let me see it here. We're gonna find it here. It might be on the second page. Now I know the crossbody, here it is, have been really, really popular. We've been selling a lot of these. I just think it's a really cool crossbody purse to collect. Now again, this one has different scenes than the backpack. This one you have the really cool Be Our Guest scene, the iconic enchanted rose there as a metal little feature there on the clasp. Backside's got the winter, I call it Winter Beast, Winter Belle. I collect the Funko Pops, and that's what they call them. So you got Beast here with the cute little birdies. This is during that transformation from the grump to the loving, want to do anything to take care of this person. Okay, so you have Belle on the side there in her gold iconic dress. And you got Gaston in the tavern. So you get some pretty cool scenes on this bag. Another angle there for you. And then the lining with the zipper pocket on the inside. Really cool. I love Beauty and the Beast stuff. One of my favorite, probably princess Disney movies is Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so let's jump into, we're already on page, let me make sure we finish page 1. Let's do the Stitch Shop real quick, and then we'll go to page 2. So, Stitch Shop. Stitch Shop is a separate catalog from the Loungefly core catalog. It is Loungefly's clothing that they started. Now, we will be having the clothing as well, but also in the catalog, they do their Stitch Shop bags, which to me, I call them the more whimsical kind of bags. So they've given us, I think for us, they've given us 2 bags, and they might have their own exclusive also in the Stitch Shop as well. For us, they gave us the Minnie Mouse or the Mickey Ghost, which is going to be a chain crossbody. Now these are badged Stitch Shop Loungefly. They are not badged with the Loungefly badge. They are badged Stitch Shop, but they are made by Loungefly. Chain crossbody. Here's the lining there. Kind of the Mickey Mouse ghosts. Kind of a fun little whimsical design there. And August. Now I believe there might be a Stitch Shop for September 2. But this is what we got so far for August. You're going to get a Mickey Mouse spider. So this is going to be another chain crossbody. What I can say about the Stitch Shop is they're probably going to be a little more rare because you can't, for us as retailers, we can't just go in and just buy the bags. We have to buy a full line of stuff. So they're probably going to be a little more rare than some of the other stuff. So if you are into the crossbody bags and you like the Stitch Shop design, I would definitely pick it up sooner than later, okay? This is going to be the Spider Mickey. Again, Stitch Shop, chain crossbody. Lining on this is pretty cute. I love that they did this really like cool vintage yellow. And you got the Mickey spider and Minnie spider. And you got the pumpkin with Mickey and the pumpkin with Minnie. So really, really cute. Kind of like throwback. Kind of, to me, it looks kind of like vintagey style Disney kind of all over print. Really cool. Okay, so that's the Stitch Shop stuff. Stitch Shop. And I think that finishes page 1 for us. Yes, we've covered page 1. So let's go ahead and head over to page 2 and see what other kind of amazing franchises we got here. Now, I know they've done some Don Bluth movies. They did American Tail last month, and this month they gave us one of my favorite from my childhood here is going to be the Land Before Time mini backpack. This is the very, very first Land Before Time mini backpack by Loungefly in the core catalog. I don't know if any of the larger retailers have done any like specific exclusive designs, but I think that this is 100% the very first Land Before Time one. Now, so this is really, really cool. If you are from the 80s, 90s, you will probably definitely remember the Land Before Time. They made several different movies. This one's going to be based more off the first movie. So for the Land Before Time, we have this really cool kind of volcano scene there with Littlefoot. You have Ducky, you have Petrie, Sarah, and Spike. So I remember all their names. I didn't have to look it up because it was one of my favorite movies, and I absolutely love this. And I love that they did this. You're going to have the Land Before Time Loungefly enamel badge there on the front. This one does have a front pocket. It's going to be more of the flat style. And you're going to have the little leaf with the water. Of course, in Land Before Time, they're trying to find the valley
to where they can escape kind of like the extinction and everything. So I haven't seen it for a long time. I'm gonna have to sit down and watch it. Super, super cute. And I love that they have actually done a design for this. Here's the backside, blue and brown contrasting. Another angle. Nice side pockets looks like on that. Gold hardware. Let your heart guide you. Super cute. Oh my God. Don Bluth, he made some incredible movies. He really gave us some really good movies, and I want to say he was probably like one of the only animators during that time that was giving Disney a little bit of a competition there. Okay, the lining on this, you're gonna have the characters, nice, good two-tone close-up of them. You have Spike, Littlefoot, Petrie, Ducky, and Sarah. Love that. Super cute. I'm gonna have to watch this with my kids. Okay, let's go ahead. They did a wallet for it too. It's going to be the classic snap style. You're going to have the same kind of scene there with the log, with them crossing over with Sarah, Petrie, Littlefoot, Spike, and Ducky. You get the Tyrannosaurus Rex on the backside there with the volcano, Land Before Time. Now, All Dogs Go into Heaven. That'd be a cool one. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Now, I don't know. Was that Don Bluth? I don't think that was Don Bluth. But man, that was a really good one too, and we haven't seen anything for that yet. I'll have to ask and see if they can do something for that. Okay, check this out. This has 8 card slots, picture ID. It looks like the shape of the leaf is going to be cut out there for the ID slot. Deep money pocket, gold hardware, classic snap closure on this, and another little silhouette there. So that's Land Before Time. They also gave us, let's go down here and let's jump into some of the more off stuff that we've never seen before. This is going to be Jimi Hendrix. Now, we've seen Loungefly do a lot of Beatles stuff, so I'm super happy that they're doing some more of these iconic rock stars. This is going to be Jimi Hendrix, of course, one of the most iconic guitar players of all time. This one is glow in the dark, and I love the coloring on this. It is super, super psychedelic. Look at the glow in the dark on this. They did it went crazy. I mean, it's Jimi Hendrix. You have to make it like crazy, right? You have to make it psychedelic. And I think they did a really good job with this, with the coloring and all the little details with the glow-in-the-dark features. Got nice Jimi Hendrix there on the front. Authentic Hendrix. So it's obviously Loungefly. It's part of Funko, and they have a large catalog of franchisees, or I don't want to say franchises, a large catalog of different franchises, I guess they can use. But they all have to get approved, so I'm really cool. This is really cool that they did a Jimi Hendrix. Looks like this is gonna be crosshatch texturing. Backside of this has the Jimi Hendrix signature with the, of course, the kind of retro 70s, 60s flower going on. And there was a lining for this. I don't think the lining made it up. The lining is two-tone, and I believe it has kind of like those 70s style flower on the inside. We might see it on the wallet. Let's head over to the wallet here real quick. So anyone who likes those classic rock stars or is into the classic music like this, a really, really cool one to add to your collection. You collected the Beatles, and you're going for all those kind of iconic characters, you're definitely going to want to add Jimi Hendrix there. Okay, so here's the wallet, no exception. They did the glow-in-the-dark on the wallet as well. Really cool. Okay, yeah, here's the lining that I was going to show you. It's going to be kind of a cool, like, kind of pink, kind of retro-y, mauve kind of color there with the authentic Hendrix. The guitar with the flowers, alternating color pockets, authentic Hendrix on the back. Really cool. This one is called the Psychedelic Jimi Hendrix Collection. So I think they did a really good job on that. Very, very cool. Okay, let's take a look here. Another Disney one they gave us was the Remy cooking scene. Okay, so last month they gave us Remy with the chef hat with the glow in the dark. Well, it's Linguini, I should say. Linguini with the chef hat with the glow in the dark Remy. This time they've given us, for this month, love it. It's getting a lot of love right now. You got the cooking scene with the pot. So this one's cool. You have Remy on the front there with the spoon. The front pocket is going to be the giant pot where they cook the soup. And then you have some of his pals there. This one's kind of a yellowy and brown kind of color. You can see the pot is 3D. It kind of comes up off the pocket a little bit. Pixar Loungefly enamel badge in white. And the lining is going to be all kind of like the soup materials, tomatoes, onions, garlic. You have, I don't know if that's basil. It's probably not. I don't know the shape of the leaves. I'll have to ask Melissa. And you have salt and pepper, of course, all the kind of stuff that you need for making a soup there. Remy on the back side there, kind of like a rendering version of him. So for that one, they did a 2-piece set. It's going to be along with a wallet. Here, 3D applique. Back side's going to have the Pixar enamel badge with the tomato, garlic, and onion. Looks like some embroidery going on. Nice pocket on the inside there. Looks like the ID slot is cut out kind of like a pepper, like a pepper or salt shaker, which is kind of cool. I like that. Any type of those little details, when they can cram those in there, that's good in my book. Okay, also for this month, again, guys, this is a huge category. Let's go over the Marvel Loki variant TVA mini backpack. Now, this is going to be I would imagine it's going to be on the larger size. It's the square style backpack from Loungefly. Usually is kind of like closer to the 12.5, 13-inch. They did a lot of the Star Wars lands in this shape if you needed something to kind of compare to. This is going to be the Miss Minutes TVA backpack. It's kind of like the Loki suit. The little Miss Minutes zipper pull here. It is a light-up bag with a little LED light up there. I haven't actually watched the Loki TV show. I've been watching a lot of Star Wars ones, but I'm going to get to it. Backside's got the variant. I like that they did this little detail on the straps. You got Loki there. This one they did 3 pieces for. So they did the backpack, the crossbody, which is going to be the Miss Minutes crossbody. It's going to be the orange clock there. Hey, y'all. It's got the Loki badge, Marvel. I think the mini backpack also had that same badge in it. It's not badged the Loungefly, it's Loki. Sometimes they do that with some of the franchises that they work with. You're going to have this kind of canteen-style shape. You have the legs that are an applique that come off the bottom. And the inside is going to be kind of red with this kind of infinity-style, almost hourglass-looking design. Let's take a look at the wallet. The wallet is the Loki TVA Miss Minutes zip-around wallet. This is the matching wallet for the crossbody and the backpack. It does have a clear front here, I believe, with this Danger Multiverse with the Nexus there. It looks like it's a half-size zip-around. Loki Miss Minutes for all time, always. I'm not super familiar with this. I can't speak too much to it, guys. You're going to have the same lining as the Miss Minutes and probably the backpack there. Orange interior. Now, I love Marvel stuff. I'm more into Star Wars, but I did go see Thor Love and Thunder, so I'm just not fully caught up on the Marvel TV shows. Okay, let's go up here. They gave us another Marvel bag. Miss Marvel. So this is going to be the Miss Marvel kind of cosplay mini backpack. This one does have some metallic features to it. This one's branded as Marvel Studios Miss Marvel. Again, I haven't seen this either. Metallic there. On the sides, the front. Looks like there's a lot of like gold embroidery. A couple little appliques going on. Really cool full color lining with the Miss Marvel. Very comic book looking. Okay, you got the nice pocket there. You have the Slurpee. Slurpee enamel zipper pull. It's gonna be for Miss Marvel. Last month we just got Thor in. So Thor's in. So we have gotten some pretty cool Marvel designs this year, guys. Super cool. Super excited for all you Marvel fans. Let's see here. The only one I think we haven't covered, and we're going to cover that right now, is going to be the Pinocchio book. So, they've done a new series. It is the book series. It is a convertible backpack crossbody. They are $90. They run a little bit on the higher side, but they are super, super detailed, and they are really cool. I cannot wait until I get the real images of this because it's going to be kind of hard for you to see. But if you have seen the Cinderella or the other... I think they did, what else did they do? They did Cinderella, they did Dumbo. So if you haven't seen those, you've got to go check those out. And you can see some of the images on our website, but if you want to see them in person, definitely go check them out because they have really cool detail. Loungefly likes to call them the 6 or 7 ways to wear bag because there's so many different ways you can wear this. It is a backpack in the shape of a book that you wear open. So you can wear it open with the outside of the book facing out, or the inside of the book facing out, because the inside is completely designed out with the Pinocchio story. And then, of course, it comes with 3 straps, 2 straps for the backpack, 1 strap for the crossbody. Looks like the lining, you're going to get a nice little tan line in there with Figaro. Chloe's in there. I like Chloe the goldfish. And you have Pinocchio, of course. And then they usually do a matching wallet, which is also kind of like, it's not book shaped, but it kind of has like that storybook kind of look to it. So it's got the Disney Pinocchio book on the front there. And the back side, it looks like it has a scene with him on this Pinocchio on the stage. And then you have the enamel badge on the back side. Same lining. This one looks like a 3/4 size zip around. Double check, make sure we haven't missed anything. Okay, now guys, while we look real quick, let me tell you, you can waitlist any of these items and more. You can see there are 7 pages of coming soon Loungefly items. It is completely free to waitlist. There's no obligation whatsoever. You just click the waitlist. Once it gets in stock to us, we put it into inventory. You get a notification that it's available, and it will sequester it for you, and it will reserve it for you for a certain amount of hours so that you have time to make a decision if you want to get it or not. Okay? Yes, guys, it looks like we covered the entire collection. Now, if you are excited about the August catalog and you love Halloween, you are absolutely going to love the September catalog as well. So make sure to come at the end of August to check out our video for the September. Okay, guys, we'll see you again soon. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.